Guys, what's up? It's me, Chris. It is August 21st, 2023. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ren. Hello, Chris. Hello, Deathwater. Hello, Purple, Quack, Wyletta, Purple Paw Prince, Flying Pussyfoot, Hannah, Gaming Witch, Weaver of Dreams. I saw that you were sick, Weaver. I think we're both coming down with something. I haven't been around for a bit. I know we did that, like, throwaway stream a couple of days ago. That I had to make private. But, I don't know. I haven't been able to find any content that I would find relatively interesting recently. It's kind of been a little bit of a content drought. So what I've done is I've been holding off on talking about this person since I found out about them. I want to say it's been like about a month since I've heard about this individual. And this was like, in case of content drought and emergency, break glass. Because the Linus Tech Tips thing isn't doing it for me. The Colleen Ballinger stuff has gotten away from me, and I don't know enough about it. Xylee does great work on it. And there hasn't been much else. Like, what more am I going to talk about? Fousey? Who cares about Fousey right now? Fousey's going to lose his kick deal. Probably fucking loser. So, this is, in case of emergency, break glass if the internet has become boring. And chat, I'm going to warn you. This individual is, I can't tell what they are. They might be a new form of Chris Chan. Very close. Very, very close to Chris Chan levels of nightmarish proportions. Not having relations with their mother, but this dude is insane, and we're gonna get into it today. Just putting it out there, no camera today. I've been up for like 24 hours, and I took like a 2-hour nap, so I'm not putting the camera on. I look like dog shit. But listen, we need to talk about this guy. Now, if you don't know anything about this individual, I'm gonna give you a small taste before we go into a video with a content creator who has had a personal beef with the White Bowser. Now, these were community posts posted 2 days, like, these were posted about 2 days ago. I'm not going to read all of them because the White Bowser likes to dox a lot on his community tab. I also heard one time he posted his dick on there. I don't know if that's real or not, but I don't want to dig too deep. So we're going to take a look at these community tabs. These are all in reference to Smokey MCC, a guy that we've covered on this channel before where he did great work on the Daniel Larson stuff, and another guy named Kiwi Tapes. This is the mindset of the individual we're about to step into. I'm going to read these 3 community posts, and I want you guys to download the information of what kind of person I am presenting to you. Let's see here. If you're still wondering or skeptical that I got the feds involved with everything and everyone, then you do not know what bipolar mania will make a man do. Keep the chess pieces moving, everyone, because someone is going to have to go to jail. Trust me when I say it. The feds are definitely involved now. Remember, everyone, if YouTube does nothing, the feds are obligated to. Have you been paying attention to the chessboard? In the past 9 days, the website www.thewhitebowser.com was taken down and MF Goon was arrested. Something tells me you guys are going to need to castle soon. I'm reading this exactly. If it sounds insane, I'm being upfront with you. This guy is crazy. You know, some of you should be grateful I made a full FBI report multiple times. I essentially said they have had 8 months to do this. They took too long. So I'm going to do it for them. I'm excited for law enforcement to show up to my house with an official search warrant. I will gladly let them in so I can call your bluff. But hey, what did you guys really expect to happen? All of you should have seen this coming. Not leaving me alone after I attempt unaliving was grounds for something even bigger to happen next. And unfortunately, the FBI is going to take 30 days to respond anyways. So yeah. Also, one thing, just so everyone is clear, that YouTube employee, Michael, I guess, emailed me first last Tuesday and then again 2 days later on Thursday. That confirms that it takes 2 to 3 business days to get a response or reaction from YouTube employee. And it's the weekend right now. Not knowing how YouTube operates based on past events, they will do one of 3 things. Remember back to 2013 to 2016 when the FBI contacted YouTube to delete all the ISIS YouTube videos and channels off their website? That was done because of suspected internet terrorism. It will happen again. Remember back in 2017, 2018 when PewDiePie said the gamer word? YouTube was swift to implement its famous yellow dollar sign. It will happen again. Remember the infamous Leafy and Pokimane drama? It will happen again with the same result. YouTube will respond to all of this with one of 3 things or more happening. IP banning, blacklisting more creators or key terms for being used, and deleting many videos and channels. More yellow dollar signs. Now, if you're joining me and you have no idea what the hell I just read, this is the cope coming from the White Bowser, which we will be going over in a video that Kiwi Tapes has put out, the history of the White Bowser. This individual is insane, lives with their mom, assaulted a young girl working at a movie theater, likes flamenco style hentai. What else? Defends that it's not a big deal to jerk off
from the FBI.
It's no big deal to jerk off to anime girls that are minors. This individual is insane. An actual fucking psychopath. New Lolcow just dropped. This Lolcow's been around for a bit, but now I'm going to be talking about it. I know it's really early in the day, and this is usually not when I do my stuff, but I had to do something. I've been up for way too goddamn long. The FBI with the $5 dono, don't worry, everyone. We're monitoring his ass. Hope everything is going good for everyone here today. FBI out. Thank you, FBI. Appreciate you getting us started with donos. Same to you, Shogun. Thank you for the $1, dude. He's been in the scene for a while, Quack. Exactly. It's been about 2 months. I heard about this a month ago when this video came out. Kiwi Tapes has put together a comprehensive video of his time with the White Bowser, information about the White Bowser, everything he's ever done. And this, to me, is single-handedly the weirdest lolcow outside of Cyrax and maybe Daniel Larson that I've ever seen. For some reason, I am more invested in the White Bowser story than I am Cyrax or, what is it? Cyrax or fucking Daniel Larson. So we're going to take a look at the White Bowser. My God, I didn't want to talk about this guy. This man is insane. Thank you for the $2, QTV. Just look at this guy. Look at him. Look at what he's dressed like. What is that? This looks like a Nostalgia Critic fucking skit. This is like the old Nostalgia Critic shit. Like literally Channel Awesome level costume design. Who the hell allowed him to be outside in this outfit? Look at these hordes. Look at the hair. He has the goddamn fake claws, too. Oh, no. This is not a real human being we're about to talk about. Nintendo fanboys are freaks. I kind of agree. I like a lot of Nintendo games, but I'm not like a fanboy. I'm never going to be like dressing up like Bowser and making skits about how Princess Peach needs to get like railed or whatever. I have no idea. How's it going, Chris? Very good, Jesus. Very good. I haven't slept, but I did sleep. For a couple of hours, so I was like, screw it, I have nothing else going on, so I might as well go live early and just do a throwaway fun stream for you guys. This is a stream that I do when I have nothing else to do. So we're going over the White Bowser shit. Thank you, Malay Archer. Appreciate it.
Some of you may have seen me on livestream with this guy before. You may think you know the story behind what he has done, but like—
God, look at that fucking hairline. Jesus Christ, the man is going bald. You know me, I don't like bald people. They disgust me.
like an onion, the more layers we peel back, the stinkier it gets. No one knew what he had done to his underage coworker. No one knew he was the owner of a Discord server full of minors at the age of 30.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that part. Apparently, allegedly, I want to say allegedly, but Kiwi Tapes basically shows a lot of, like, information to prove it in that direction, that the White Bowser had a Discord. Now, this Discord had minors in it. And this Discord, when the kids finished their homework, he apparently would show them not safe for work hentai material. This is a real human being in their 30s. This is a real person.
No one knew the truth. Until recently, we thought the White Bowser was just a terrible guy who had said awful things. We thought this was all about cartoons, and that could not have been farther from the truth. Earl Doobie, otherwise known as the White Bowser, was hidden among us for quite some time. He was a fan of fellow YouTuber Smokey MCC's, and a member—
Okay, listen, I'm going to be perfectly honest. This is my advice to any, like, potential budding lolcows that watch this VOD later, or people that watch my content and recommend it and you don't sub. This is my recommendation to any potential budding lolcows out there. Never, ever, ever join the Discord of a guy who covers lolcow content. Don't do it. You're going to get found out. You'll be sniffed out immediately. These people do not fuck around. They will find you. They will do everything they can to get everything out of you. If you are a budding lolcow, do not join people's Discords. You fucking idiot. And to be honest, thank God that they found out about the White Bowser. Thank God they found out about him. Because if it was any other way, if they didn't find out about this guy, they wouldn't have known anything that was going on.
Of his old Discord server, the Smoke Shack. There you could find the White Bowser at any hour of the day, almost every day. Either posting about—
That's already like a really bad thing to like put out there, is like he's in Discord every day, all day, nonstop. That is unhealthy. That is an unhealthy way to live. Bowser, bro, if you somehow stumble across this video or this live stream or whatever, I don't care. If you are on Discord every day, you are deranged. You're delusional. You're literally a psychopath. You need to stop. Wait, speaking of Natty, I debated Femios and Jalen on Natty being a creep. Femios got mad. Okay. The real Jesus Christ, if you're on Twitter, tag me where that video is. Is it a video, or did you like, or was it just like a private call, Jesus? Now you've piqued my curiosity on that. If I'm able to do this and that, I might do both, but I might save that for another day.
About how much his life sucked, or trashing on anyone else's opinions that he himself—
It's a video on Femios' channel. Oh no, we're gonna have to watch that.
Did not hold. Sure, people would disagree with him and debate him, but it wasn't anything more than that, until the White Bowser said some things that really made him some enemies. One day he would be in a voice chat, a very common thing for Bowser, and jokingly someone asked him the most important question of this whole ordeal. Earl, what kind of not safe for work content are you into?
Okay, so this is the thing. The White Bowser can go two different ways, right? There are there's multiple universes, right? Multi-universe theory, right? Whatever. Every decision leads to another parallel dimension and universe. There is a universe where the White Bowser says nothing and goes, that's kind of inappropriate. I don't want to talk about it. And nobody learns anything about this guy. And he continues to be a freak in the shadows. Then there's the universe that we live in, where he admits that he's a freak and enjoys flamenco-style Shotokan or like what the fuck ever.
He would immediately list 2 anime that he watched in that regard. Freezing, a show about genetically modified teens, and Tawawa on a Monday, a show about a girl in high school being groomed by a salesperson in their 20s.
Why would you ever admit that? You disgusting freak. Why? You're such a disgusting freak. I could not imagine being in that voice call where it's like just some random dude you don't even know. You ask him a stupid question and he just goes, yeah, I like watching a show about a high school girl getting groomed by a grown adult. You're sick. You're disgusting. The sheer fact that he thinks that's okay, it's disgusting. And his defense is all of these disgusting lolicon people's defense, where it's, oh, it's just a character. It's just anime. They're not even real. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. You disgusting pedos. All of y'all. If you like watching little anime girls get groomed, you're disgusting.
White Bowser would be immediately grilled by the fellow members of the voice chat about how these characters were underage, and that watching them in that context is very creepy. This would lead to the first utterance of the now infamous line, "They're just cartoons." The White Bowser believes that because these characters are fictional, it doesn't matter what age they are. Another common excuse that Bowser uses is that he and his friends would watch these shows together when he was in college. Both of these excuses did very...
That is maybe the weirdest college, activity. Imagine being in college, you're hanging out with your friends, and your weirdest friend goes, oh, we should watch this anime together where this high school girl gets groomed by someone in their 20s. What the fuck? Dude, that is, disgusting. That is disgusting. The concept that you're in a dorm with all of your roommates watching this shit, how does that not have potential other implications, right? Come on, let's just be honest here. These people are disgusting. They probably, did some shit.
Cheers, my dude.
Thank you for the re-up of 7 months, Muldoon. Flamenco moment. So true.
Very little to stem the incoming tide of questions from the fellow members of the voice chat, causing Earl to leave soon after. That was when the people who had spoke to him began the long and still ongoing process of digging up anything and everything in Bowser's past. But before they had begun to even scratch the surface, Earl made another statement equally as repulsive as the first. A fellow member of the Discord was a vet, and he was talking about some of the struggles he faced after coming home, because he served overseas and he had seen some things. Earl, a 30-year-old man who has never served, in fact he makes pony music videos,
Bro. Pony music videos. Stop. Dude, this guy is the culmination of everything that is disgusting on the internet. Liking hentai, liking weird underage kids, fucking making brony music. What? This dude is hitting all of the actual notes of being the most disgusting person I've ever seen. Pony music. Dude, stop it. Medicare, if he was still around, he would probably eat the White Bowser alive.
told the vet that if his life was so bad...
You're about to go serve soon? Well, thank you for your service, Longface. I really hope for your best. I hope you have the best time and everything goes great for you.
He should just end it. Naturally, this infuriated everyone who heard about it.
Oh, did you hear that?
His life was so bad, he should just end it.
The Bowser told a veteran that is having a tough time in his life in the GC that he should just end it all. Because why? Because he doesn't believe military men and women are people or something. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Karma. You are the best. You and Soul are the best. Thank you guys so much. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You guys are the best.
Love ya. No homo.
Yeah, like the guy literally told a member of the military to just end it. What a sociopath. What a disgusting bastard.
Love ya. No homo.
If Tommy heard about this guy, he'd lose his fucking mind. He would have a fucking field day with this guy. It's not even low tier god energy. At least low tier god's entertaining. Fucking the White Bowser is disgusting. But Low Tier God's also a doxer, so like, you know, disgusting in that sense, but not a brony disgusting. Yeah, I was about to say, if Tommy heard like that one part, it would be like 40 minutes of Tommy discussing like the intricacies of how disgusting it is to say something like that to a veteran. Like he would break it down. He really would.
Naturally, this infuriated everyone who heard about it, everyone who saw it, and I gotta say the manpower behind looking into Earl had to have tripled after that. Bowser would be banned from the Discord after the mods found out about this, not before he told multiple other people to do the same thing to themselves. And
Oh, so after he gets called out for telling a vet to end it, then he just goes on the defense that every crazy person does. Starts screaming at every person in the Discord. You should also end yourself. You should also end yourself. Jump off a cliff. Jump off a bridge. Like he's just I can picture him like screaming into the mic going, "How about you jump off a bridge?" Because he has a fucking lisp. I can't do it. I think Smokey has the better impression, but like I that would be the funniest shit ever if I just heard that fresh. It's like, your life is nothing. It's worthless like a summer ant.
And after this, Bowser would take to Twitter, adding Smokey, saying that his community had kicked him out with no reason at all, going on to not only threaten multiple people trying to explain it to him, but also revealing the town that he lived in. People swiftly found almost all of his personal information, as he had made it extremely easy to find. His full name was in his YouTube description, for Christ's sakes. This would lead the investigators to a Reddit post made by the White Bowser. It was called "The Day My Life Turned Into an Anime." This post
Okay, first. This is the issue that I have, like, right off the fucking bat. Right off the fucking bat. This guy not only had his full legal name in his YouTube description, there's the other aspect. The concept of writing a Reddit post that said "the day my life turned into an anime" is maybe the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, listen, if you ever get into trouble, you know, on the internet, if you're ever terminally online, never title anything that you post about your life "the day my life turned into an anime." You are mentally ill. Immediately. You need to be locked the fuck up. You sick, depraved bastard. "The day my life turned into an anime." I love that.
post would go on to describe how when Earl was working at a movie theater, he had groped a coworker in what he calls an accident. He claims they all put their hands...
Okay, listen. I cannot, like, I can't rationalize groping somebody on accident. That doesn't sound like a thing that happens rarely ever to anybody. Like, "Oh yeah, I accidentally groped your tits. Sorry." I just kind of like, we all put our hands in the middle and I grabbed your boobie like right after that. I grabbed your tit real hard. Like, what? That's not a thing that just happens randomly. That's not a thing that happens on accident. Unless it was like he accidentally brushed it, maybe you could kind of be like, maybe. But apparently, according to his own admission, he grabbed her, which is the most retarded thing ever.
in a circle, threw them up in the air, and when his hand came down, it happened to land on his coworker's chest. We would not know that she was 17 until much later.
Okay, now that's not funny. No, that's not funny. That's really fucked up. I forgot about that part. That's disgusting.
Let me read you guys a little bit of this post.
Harvey Weinstein did it on accident. Holy shit, best in the world. Thank you, Nuclear Winner, for the 9 months, dude. Bro is the definition of a mistake. Exactly. This is why condoms are necessary, guys.
She turned around faster than lightning and said, "You better hustle." And yes, I'm not even sure that is what she said. I don't remember. Also, when she turned around at breakneck speed, my hand moved from grabbing the back of her shoulder to the front of her chest.
That doesn't sound right. The back of her shoulder. My hand went from back of the shoulder to front of the chest.
Cheers,
I'm trying to, like,
love ya. No homo.
I'm trying to picture that movement in my head, Because he's saying she turned around at breakneck speed. Okay, so he didn't just, like, let go of her. He just kept his hand there, and then when she turned around, he just grabbed her, like, right on the titty. I don't believe that. Bro, you just move your hand. You just move your hand.
And yes, this all happened within the span of 5 seconds. When she stormed off, I was just standing in shock with all my coworkers behind me, and they were all looking at me, and all I could say was, I should not have done that. The rest of the night went off very awkwardly. I started cleaning my station and couldn't find the girl I touched anywhere. A few minutes later, my boss told me to go home. So I drove home, saying in my head, what just happened? What did I just do? I was told I can no longer linger at the movie theater, even if it's to say hi to old friends. I was also told that because of the accident that had happened with that girl, that I now gave her PTSD. If this is the case, you will...
Bro, how is this an anime? It sounds like he traumatized the girl, bro. This is the thing. An accidental, like, touch doesn't lead to PTSD. That doesn't lead to PTSD. This definitely was something more. And the white Bowser just can't admit it. That's, like, the craziest part of this. He's like, no, it wasn't that big of a deal. Nobody just gets PTSD from an accidental situation. They get PTSD for something that is deliberate. Totally different. There's no way that Earl thinks that this is like, oh, well, you know, like, it was a total accident. You don't just give somebody PTSD on accident, dude.
No longer see me come to the movie theater as a customer. This will be my final message to all my friends I made. If forgiveness and reconciliation cannot be fabricated between this situation,
thank you for the
then
7
I
months,
would rather
Spectre.
go to a different movie theater. I cannot go to a place where I know I ruined someone's life and mental well-being. Please do not reply to this message. Just take it knowing that I need to move on if I'm going to improve myself and become a better person. Thank you and goodbye. When this was found, things began to change rapidly. Not only was Bowser beginning to acquire some of his very first trolls, but myself and Smokey were informed of the situation, and that's where we come in. Someone had...
Oh, Mark, no, that's not true. What's right there? That's not true, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why does this sound like that evidence.zip video? That is the greatest video of all time. It is. It is the greatest video of all time. I've watched it back recently. It's the greatest video ever. It's the greatest exposed video on Leffen.
Convinced the white Bowser that Smokey was in a
Listen, Leffen of Super Smash is Hitler. He uses dissemination campaigns, and he's a lot like a communist dictator. That video opened my eyes to how evil Leffen is. It's so fucking stupid.
tent farming ring with Cyrax and Music Biz Marty, accusing Smokey of paying Cyrax to fake his rages, saying that Smokey was a predator just like Rax. Bowser had zero evidence for all this, just the word of a troll, and after making a video calling Smokey all of these things with absolutely no evidence, he got my full attention. And when I ran across him streaming Genshin Impact one day, I decided...
This is the thing. This is the start of a lolcow, right? They start listening to random people. This is the thing. You should never, ever just trust anybody on the internet, but lolcows do. For some reason, budding lolcows trust random people, especially ones that said fucked up shit. And I feel like the white Bowser had to have known that there were people like stalking him at some points, and pretending he had evidence, or at least assuming that somebody just had random evidence. Like that's. Oh, I forgot he's a Genshin Impact fan. Oh my god, I forgot he likes Genshin Impact. Another pedophile game. I only say that because all the weird pedos like to fucking probably jerk off to the characters in it.
To restream him. And when he found out about this, his chat started asking him to hop on panel with me. And with a lot of help, he agreed, but only because he expected me to pay him at the end. But during this stream, Bowser would be thrown a curveball. We would bring on the troll who had told him Smokey was in this content farming ring in the first place, who would almost immediately tell Earl that it was all a lie.
So Wawa on a Monday and Freezing. Those were the two animes I brought up. Those are the only two animes I brought up.
Describe each of these anime.
So Wawa on Monday is about... You know what's... hold on. Can you look up it? Can you look up if they actually say how old I-Chan is?
I don't want that on my search history, bro.
Well, that's the thing. They never say how old she is in the anime. They just say she has big tits.
What does that have to?
Listen, they never said her age, but she is a high school student and she has huge tits. So it's okay. Wow, Bowser. That's incredible. You're actually fucking delusional. That's literally the defense of people that are like, oh, she's just a 1,000-year-old dragon. Don't worry about it. Like, what the fuck? How do these people exist? How do these people breathe? How do they live? What do they do? You know what they do? They are Bowser. All of those people that defend Lolly on fucking Twitter are all the white Bowser's alt accounts. All the ones that flagged Augie. All the ones that have come into my fucking mentions when I defended Muda. All the people that tried calling out Mudahar. All you people that like and defend anime like this. Y'all need Jesus Christ. You need Jesus. You need real Jesus. You need to go pray to a God or find Satan. I don't care. Just do not, never in your fucking life defend watching a high school anime where the girl's tits are really big so I can't tell her age. Retard. It's about a goddamn motherfucking high school kid.
What does that have to do with anything, bro? What does that have to do with what we're talking about right now?
Because that's the thing. If you're gonna throw out that a random drawing of someone who could be any age has the biggest tits ever, then how can you call that as something that's part of reality?
I hate this argumentation line. It's like, well, it's just a drawing. It's just a drawing. I'm not hurting anyone. It's just a drawing. It's still supposed to be in the book. I mean, in the manga, in the fucking show. They are still a child. Still a child. So how does that change everything? It's just like, oh, it's just, you know, how could you say that's in reality? Dude, it's still a child. It doesn't matter if you can fuck it or not in real world. You're still probably jerking off to it, you disgusting fuck. That's why people don't like you. This is why dude, anybody that uses defense make me fucking sick.
I wanted you to describe this anime to me, and you're going on about big
New
tits.
donation from the FBI.
The FBI donated again. Let's pull that up. Thank you for the direct dono, dude. Or lady, whoever you are. This is why we've been working with the Chinese to create the perfect trap to capture PDF files. Genshin and the Honkai game increased our PDF file catch rate by a good 75%. That's amazing. Exactly, Dom. If it looks like a child, sounds like a child, acts like a child, then it's a child. End of discussion. Exactly. But these fucking lolly defending freaks do not see it that way, and they need God or something.
Our Monday is about well, I don't even not sure if I call her a girl or a woman, because once again they don't tell us what Tawawa's age is.
What? Oh my god. I can't really describe if she's like a girl or a woman. Isn't it based as a high school girl? Isn't it based as the high school girl? Isn't it based as the high school girl? So what the fuck?
But Tawawa Monday is about a woman whose boobs won't stop growing, and she has a little sister. Then there's a wife who has an H cup and all this other crap about big tits, and it's just a bunch of tomfoolery, really.
It's just a show about, you know, anime girls with big tits. Like, she has like an H cup or whatever. You disgusting fuck. Oh my god. Thank you for the membership of a year, Hannah. Think we need an anime expert tipster. Also 1 year. Let's go. So true.
So what, you have some evidence against Smokey?
Yeah, man, Smokey. It's clearly Smokey's farming content, guy. Come on.
I mean, I saw your screenshot, but I mean,
Don't do Smaggle that dirty, Gaming Witch. Leave Smaggle out of it. Poor Smaggle hasn't done anything wrong.
Smaggle needs to.
Oh, poor Smaggle, dude. He didn't deserve it.
what else can you tell me about it?
All I'm saying, man, is I don't know how White Bowser could believe any of that.
Mr. Doobie, are you still there?
So you were a double agent the whole time?
And right after, Bowser would do something that would take every single person by surprise. He wanted a platform where he could share his excuses with a wide audience. And after I re-streamed him, I think he believed I was on.
I literally just realized he was wearing sunglasses over
Share
his
his
regular
excuses with a
glasses.
wa-
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking ultra cringe level shit. He has fucking poop emojis as a fucking thing. He has a Bowser plushie. This is disgusting.
Wide audience. And after I re-streamed him, I think he
Wait, he went to Twitter? What do you mean he went to Twitter? Oh, I thought I thought Smaggle was in chat and he just tweeted out that we're bullying him. I was like, holy shit, we're fucked.
believed I was on his side.
I hate the fact that he wears these two. These two fucking stupid ass glasses. Holy shit. CIA with the too many cucks and weebs.
Too
They
many
need
cucks
Jesus.
and weebs, they need Jesus.
So true. The cuck epidemic and weeb epidemic is large and vast, and it needs to be stopped. We need a... I can't make that joke.
Because a day later, I got an offer to start a weekly podcast called 110 Autism, a name that he chose, and to run it every...
I love the idea that he wanted to make a show called 110 Autism, and he was the one that proposed the idea. I fucking love that. That's the funniest name for a podcast with a fucking psychopath. I love it.
Common sense seems to be these fuckers' folly, as children make them feel jolly.
Oh
This
my God.
degeneracy will not pass, so to the chambers of gas.
Oh my
so
God.
these filthy defenders of lowly.
I don't know if I could agree to that. Not get hit with it. You know, yeah, I agree with that. Full-heartedly. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Pigeon. Thank you for the 10. Poetry at work. Modern day Shakespeare in the chat.
every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. All this after what he had said about a friend of mine. Needless to say, I accepted. Before we go forward, I want to take it back a little bit and share some info from Bowser's past that helps establish a pattern. Back in 2017, Bowser was deep in the brony community, and he would make pony music videos, or PMVs for short. And at BronyCon 2017, the same one that Chris Chan attended, Bowser...
Oh, no. Oh, no. The connections are happening. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. The white Bowser went to the same BronyCon as Chris Chan in 2017. The stars have aligned. Bowser's fate is now that of a lolcow for all days to come.
would go on to be one of the finalists in their PMV competition. And when it was revealed that the winner of the competition had attempted to take their own life weeks after winning, Earl would take to r/PMV and call the winner of the competition not only selfish, but also threatening them in the process.
What? I forgot about that part. Wait, so the guy who won the contest, because Earl didn't win it, immediately said that person's selfish. What the fuck is wrong with this piece of shit? Holy fuck.
He would be swiftly kicked out of the PMV subreddit, becoming a pariah of the community. Another example of Earl being ran off would be the subreddit r/BigBoobs, where Earl would not only stalk women, but he would also harass them for not posting NSFW content and actually having real problems they wished to discuss. Now you may be asking yourself, Kiwi Tapes, why are you telling me all this? It's because Bowser has a long history of mistreating communities and then running off once he's called out for his terrible behavior.
Okay, that kind of sounds familiar. That kind of sounds familiar. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who, but it sounds familiar. It sounds a little familiar. It's a little familiar. Gotta get back to work. I've been watching this stream from every beginning. Big up to you all, Kiwi Tape, Smokey, everyone else. Yeah, of course. Thanks, Chris. Listen, that sounds like a couple of people. Couple of people we've covered on this channel. It's just a couple of people we've covered on the channel.
Almost always seeking some form of revenge against them, which leads us to the first episode of the White Bowser and Kiwi Tapes' podcast. And when the podcast began, we brought on Smokey, and after Smokey dismantled every point that Bowser made in all his videos, I began to bring people who had had previous interactions with Bowser onto the panel as well. All while telling Earl that they had paid to be there and he had to sit through it all because we weren't scammers. Being that he thought he was getting paid, he had no choice but to sit there and endure all of their criticisms. And when a guest named Cow Wrangler began telling Bowser some very hard truths, he had a very physical reaction.
Well, this is deplorable behavior, Mr. Bowser. You're like Cyrax.
I am, and Mr. Chandler, as you can tell, this man in particular preys on women because he's a no-good degenerate. The fact that he likes to praise that he's a Catholic, he's a good, righteous man, is bullshit.
Exactly, yeah.
He is nothing.
So he's
My
a slightly
God.
more functional love child of Chris Chandler.
Holy shit, dude. Jesus Christ. I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that necessarily, but you kind of like hit the nail on the head.
More than someone who uses the name just to feel big and good about himself. He likes to go into those subreddits and preach and pray and try to look holy. Bowser, God doesn't like you. You have made people miserable.
Oh man, I want to go smoke a cigarette.
You will be remembered not as a good man, but as someone who scares women, who scares people, who goes around and spreads his degeneracy without anyone wanting it.
How does he hear anything? Wait, question. How is he hearing anything without the headphones? It does sound like Bart Simpson is giving him like a straight up like beat down. It's like I can just in my head I'm picturing Bart Simpson and he's on a Discord call and he's just ripping into the White Bowser. That's all I'm seeing in my head right now, and it's like actually a problem.
And I'm just going to emphasize it again. Chihuahua does say that I is 15. It emphasizes that she's in high school.
Ooh. Just smacks him upside the head with, it does say their age. You liar. 15. 15. Disgusting.
And you still jerked off to it.
I mean, I looked at the wiki. I mean, it does say that.
Is that true, Bowser? Is Chihuahua 15?
Oh, I actually sent you the link to the wiki, Kiwi. So I figured that would help you out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to everyone in here, I believe, because I wanted to make sure that everyone was well aware of who they were talking to. And that girl, besides from her obnoxious breast, looks like a child. She looks like a 15-year-old. Her friends look like children. So
I kind of want to hold on. I kind of want to get. I need this. I just image Bart Simpson. I need this image.
The fact that you sexualize her and you make comments about dreaming about turning into her is so interesting.
Are you fucking done? Please fucking
I mean, she's just
No, I think. But,
hold on. When she talks, I'll switch.
I don't mean to exacerbate the wound here.
Already, fucking stop.
Well,
Guys. Bowser,
okay.
Bowser, come on.
Go ahead,
Fucking hell, fucking stop.
Bowser, come on, dude. Remember, like I said, dude, this is a podcast. We're just chilling.
Hold on.
Comments about.
I need this.
Sent you the link to the wiki, Kiwi. So I figured that would help you out a little bit.
Okay.
I sent it to everyone in here, I believe, because I wanted to make sure that everyone was well aware of who they were talking to. And that girl, besides from her obnoxious breast, looks like a child. She looks like a 15-year-old. Her friends look like children. So the fact that you sexualize her,
Let
you
Bart
make
cook.
Comments about dreaming about turning into her.
Let Bart
is
cook.
So interesting.
Are you fucking done? Please fucking.
I mean, she's just
No, I think. But, fellas, I don't mean to exacerbate the wound here.
Already, fucking stop.
Well,
Guys.
Fucking hell.
Bowser,
Okay.
Bowser, come on.
Go ahead,
Fucking hell, fucking stop.
Bowser, come on, dude. Remember, like I said, dude, this is a podcast. We're just chilling. Just take some breaths. You want to take a commercial break? Do you want to take a commercial break,
We'll be right back
Bowser?
after these messages. We'll be good.
Come on,
we can
dude.
take a minute. We can take a
Take
minute.
a quick commercial break. There's nothing the matter. Everything's fine. It's just a cow wrangler. Remember what we said about the goon? The goon's a goon. The cow wrangler's a cow wrangler.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Like, I really don't. And this is the reason why I don't feel bad. Because somebody that would actively lie about that kind of material, defend that material, the groping, the being weird to women, to saying that people should off themselves and say that they're selfish for attempting it. Like, I don't feel bad for this person. Like, I look at this guy doing a meltdown here, and this is a construction of his own mental prison. He did this to himself. I don't feel bad for Bowser. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Just take some breaths. We'll read some comments. Jay Adverse with the 15. Jesus, Jay, thank you so much, man. Me and Bowser are going to be eating great. Bowser, you need to take this as a wake-up call and taste things that come if you continue doing what you're doing. Recognize all your faults.
I ain't going to lie. Rev says the Sioux would definitely defend him.
Fucking people! It's not with the end of the world. We're just reading comments, dude. We can't shit on the dome. These people are our bosses, Bowser. Deep breaths. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Another 5 from Steve from Machete Squad. Bowser, how does it feel knowing that you screwed up for the rest of your life? He's got to be a real...
My God, I couldn't imagine still being on the call. Like, he's just being eaten alive by super chats, this cow wrangler, fucking Bart Simpson. All these people are just eating him alive. Thank God.
Definitely a villain.
Yeah, this is too good.
I see Mr. Bowser so excited, he's crying tears of joy.
Bowser, what's up? What's up, Bowser? Do we need to take a 5-minute break, Bowser? All right, here's what I'm going to do, Bowser. I'm going to put you in the back for a little bit and let you calm down. Let Kay come in here. Is that all right? All right. We'll see you here in a bit.
When he finished blowing his nose, he would return, to me reading extremely critical donations. Since I had to keep up the facade of being a loyal co-host, I took great pleasure in reading these. And the parade of Bowser haters continued when I brought in another person who had interacted with Bowser, a man named Zippity, who proceeded to grill Earl so hard that Earl began to pray to God for help.
Oh my God! He constantly says that he was fired from the not fired. Yeah, he quit from the cinema job. I just went and I was able to found an archive of the Reddit post. He straight up says he was fired. He straight up says his boss yelled at him in anger, and that all the females that he was working around, females, I sound like an incel saying that, but that's what he said, were uncomfortable around him, and that.
So remember when Bowser said that, like, oh, it was just a mistake? So according to this guy, right? All the females felt uncomfortable by him, which means that he was a weirdo to them the entire time. So him grabbing a girl's tit and pretending that it was an accident, I could definitely see that. I'm not even going to be like charitable. I'm just going to be straight up. I'm be like, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see him like being a creep and grabbing a girl's tits just because. Thank you for the 5, Pigeon. Appreciate you, dude. Why isn't he on the registry? I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. Something like this needs to be on the registry. Somebody get Flamenco and Harmon Smith's love child before he goes belligerent into a belligerent BPD burst cry harder. Jesus!
They didn't like...
So true, though.
Somebody get Flamenco and Harmon Smith's love child before he goes into a belligerent BPD burst.
So true, dude. So true.
Him working there. There's also other Reddit posts where he is constantly the most spiteful, ignorant piece of shit and talking down to anyone who disagrees with him with the most smug attitude. Oh, you guys are just sinners, because that's the way he fucking operates. This disingenuous, you're trying to give human rights to cartoons shit is fucking the most obvious, transparent shit ever. No one in the fucking history of this interaction has ever said that. We are calling him out and saying that he is creepy for looking at depictions of underage girls. I just remembered my favorite Reddit post about that was deleted by the fucking moderators of the post. It was Daddit, and he went. I don't remember. There was the post itself is deleted, but a lot of the comments are still there. And from the
do you guys think this guy sounds like Millhouse? Well. See, this is your penance, chat. Now you have to see this.
Text. It's fucking creepy, and a lot of people are asking why his pretend daughter that he doesn't have sees him as a fucking god. That is in the fucking. It's most insane shit fucking ever.
All throughout the show, Bowser is defending his actions, saying he groped his coworker on accident.
Bro, the Simpsons are wild this season. Holy shit, the Simpsons are just like straight up eating lolcows alive.
Saying that the age of cartoon characters didn't matter because they were fictional, while at the same time backtracking everything he had said previously, saying that he didn't watch those characters in an illicit way, and saying that he never told anyone to off themselves. All lies, something that he seems very comfortable with. What he isn't quite so comfortable with is the truth. And when I brought Cow Wrangler back in for round 2, Earl would have another negative reaction to being told the truth.
Bart's back.
Can I just say one thing I wanted to add in here really quick? If this was such an accident, Bowser, why do you have a history of preying on women?
I don't.
Oh, you do, Bowser.
God
In fact,
damn
you
it.
do. It's actually really well documented. There's a cosplayer. There's the Reddits that you've been ran out of. And let's not forget the girl that you groped. So you clearly have a history where you're going.
I fucking don't, you fucking psychopath!
Bowser would leave soon after, and the very first episode of 110 Autism would end. And in the week leading up to episode 2, me and Smokey were trying to formulate some kind of a game plan. Being as Bowser threatened so many of us legally, we thought it would be hilarious to host a mock court where the chat would be the jury. To be honest, this was the last time we planned on interacting.
Okay, first off, I have no idea how they convinced this guy to come back. I have no idea how this guy was convinced to come back for a court where the chat that hates him is going to judge him fair. That's an insane fucking thing. The fact that he came back for seconds is insane to me. You are getting eaten alive for like an hour or two, or however long this live stream was. Gets berated by all of his trolls, gets berated by the chat, and he comes back for seconds. That's fucking insane.
With Bowser, we didn't think there was anything else to be uncovered. So when episode 2 began, we came right out of the gate asking him every uncomfortable question under the sun. His defense being it was all in the past and he wants to move on. Episode 2 cleared up a lot of confusion for me, because Bowser would talk about a movie theater incident that wasn't even related to when he groped his coworker. It turns out weeks before the podcast had even began, Bowser had seen a YouTube comment under one of his videos telling him to probably not return to the movie theater he groped his coworker at. Bowser took this as a threat, immediately jumping in his car and running down to the movie theater, warning everyone that they had to get out of there because it was dangerous.
Oh no. I forgot about that part too. I can't, bro. This is Chris Chan level actions. You listen to the comments, you freak out from the comments, and then you go to a location and start screaming that there's danger around. Somebody in his comments said it's dangerous to go back to your old movie cinema, and then he like straight up went over there and was like, "Bomb!" Like, what? This is close. This is close. So Bowser didn't do it. Bowser thought there was one because he's an idiot. I'll defend that position where he was like, even Kiwi said, somebody in his comments were like, "Oh, don't go there. It's dangerous." And Bowser took that as like a threat and then ran in taking it seriously, which is like typical lolcow behavior of the highest order, right?
Costing taxpayers thousands of dollars and surely putting him on.
It's close. You know what? It's actually pretty close to Fousey. But he's also like, okay, it's like if Fousey and Chris Chan had a child at Tipster. Like if they all just had like one petri dish child. This is the white Bowser.
On some kind of watch list. This is also the episode where I learned Bowser is a racist. When he was fired from the movie theater for groping his coworker, he contacted his old friend from college, Ricky, a black man. Earl was down on himself and he wanted a little bit of support from Ricky, who told Earl that he was too good for that job and he could surely find one much better. Earl proceeded to call Ricky the hard R and...
Imagine being friends with this dude. You're trying to give him like really good advice. You're like, "Listen, man, like shit happens. Like you just gotta move on, do better in your life." A good friend of his of years, and he just goes, "Yeah, you're an Edward, hard R." Like fuck you. Like that's your only friend. That's a Jalen moment. That's a hard Jalen moment. So we've seen Fousey, Chris Chan, Jalen, and Tipster all in one person so far. We have 4 lolcows right now. 4, and maybe 5 with Natty Forsyth with what's going to happen in that Discord. I'm gonna say 5. 5 with Natty Forsyth.
After that, their friendship of many years ended. After learning all of this and letting everyone else have their fun, at the end of episode 2, I told Bowser exactly what I thought about him, in what I truly thought was going to be our last encounter.
Bowser, I just want you to know, I do not like you. You are a pedophile. You are everything that these people call you. And the fact that that you came to me and wanted to start a podcast with me, knowing the kind of shit that I cover, is fucking hilarious. And if you think that you're ever going to talk to me again, or you're going to get anything out of me, well, you're going to be waiting for quite a few chihuahuas on a Monday. We'll put it like that. I'm never talking to you again. This podcast...
Tipster blocked Jalen? What? Wait, wait, what? That can't be real. That's definitely not real. That's definitely not real. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second, dude. There's no way that happened. That'd be funny if it did happen.
Is never getting another episode. What about payment?
Yeah, and what about payment?
After the end of the show, I received this message from Earl, and
Of course he sends it with a fucking little anime sticker.
After the end...
Dude, this is the maturity level that we're dealing with. Look at this. Guess I gotta block you then. Fucking, I don't even know what anime that's from. I don't even know what anime that's from. And he just sends it unprompted. Like, why add the sticker? Why add the sticker? What is the point? What does that convey? Just use a regular emoji, dude, if you're that much of a fucking cringe lord. Like, just say you're gonna block the motherfucker. Don't send some weird-ass anime shit, you freak.
Of the show, I received this message from Earl, and I thought this had all come to an end. Little did I know, it was just the beginning. I was told by a friend that we were just scratching the surface of what Bowser had done, and if we could convince him that I had been trolled into believing he was a predator, that we could get the podcast back on track, and we could talk about the anime Discord server full of minors that he owned. This whole time, Bowser was the owner of an anime Discord server called Laugh Tale. On the surface, it appeared to be a Discord server for anime and anime music videos. But what it turned out to be was so much darker. The server was full of minors, some being as young as the age of 14. And it turns out that Earl and the other adults on the server were sharing illicit materials with these minors.
Yeah, this dude's fucked. This guy's fucked. It's over. His whole life is just a complete fucking shit show now. His life is a shit show. Thank God. Fuck him. The absolute second that you start doing shit like that, you will forever be lambasted as that. You disgusting bastard. Like, in all retrospects. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Oh, apparently there is a block? Hold on. Let me check Jalen's Twitter real quick. Because I just saw what I get. Yeah, I just saw it. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. See, now you've piqued my interest. Now you've piqued my interest. What happened? I think Jalen blocked me on that account. Okay. There is a tweet, but is this actually Jalen? I want to see if Tipster said anything. Yeah, Tipster hasn't said anything about it. That's interesting. It's probably another publicity stunt by wait, it's probably another publicity stunt. I don't know.
The White Bowser stating
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it back up. This one, right? This is Jalen's account. Because she has like so many of them. I have no idea which one's which. I have no idea which one's which. Because right here, what did I do? This has to be a parody account.
As Keem would put it, put him on a cage.
Exactly. Put him in a cage. Thank you for the 5, dude. Because it happened like on August 13th. Yeah, I think it's fake too.
Numerous times that he himself showed not safe for work content to people under the...
That's her actual account? Interesting. I don't know. She has so many of them I can't keep I can't keep track.
The age of 8.
Oh, it's fake? Thank you, the real Jesus Christ.
Bowser and his mod team would also take to having the fellow members of the server call them Daddy, Earl's username being Daddy Butcher, in a server full of children. Being as Earl had committed a crime here and...
I love that we went from trying to figure out if the Tipster Jalen thing is real, and then all I hear in my ears is Earl committed a crime with minors sending hentai. God damn it, I want to die.
People knew his full name and address, they reported this information to the proper authorities, who swiftly said it wasn't enough. So getting Bowser to reveal more was priority number 1. So I decided to tell him that I was trolled into believing that he was a predator. And after being insulted numerous times, he agreed to come back to the show. Going back on this decision 2 or 3 times, I had to do episode 3 without him because of this. And I needed a co-host, so I could think of no one better than Smokey. Though Bowser did not appreciate me replacing him with his mortal enemy for 1 week, he agreed to come back on the podcast for episode 4, where he thought me and Smokey would apologize to him and tell the whole world that we had been trolled. As soon as we start the show, it's very obvious Bowser is suspicious, demanding to know just how Smokey had been trolled.
Hi, Smokey.
Oh, God. I'm going to be honest. This is a good fucking ploy by Kiwis and Smokey to, like, get him back in. I'm not going to lie. This is a good fucking way to do it. You bring out his mortal enemy, start talking about him. Dude has to call in because that's what lolcows do. They have to defend themselves no matter what. And to be honest, there's a lot of shit that the Bowser needs to answer for. The White Bowser needed to answer for. He does it so poorly.
Bowser, bro, I'm genuinely so sorry for calling you a predator, bro.
Okay. I like to hear that.
I am too.
Yeah. I'm sorry for accusing you of having underage kids in your Discord.
Okay.
Like, I was totally wrong on that one, right? There's no one under 18 in there. I know that for a fact, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, okay. Okay.
The irony of this whole episode is lost on Bowser. He thought that we were there to clear his name and say that we were sorry. It could not have been farther from the truth. And after an hour of Bowser smugly thinking that he was in the clear, Smokey let him know just what he thought of him.
Bowser, earlier I apologized to you for being a predator, and that was my mistake for calling you that. I should have never called you a predator. What I should have called you was a predatory groper.
Based! Smokey, Jesus Christ. Based as shit. So fucking true. The fact that Smokey and Kiwi Tapes had to, like, deal with this shit, and this dude was just, like, hovering around them and orbiting them and just being a fucking menace to society. I couldn't handle, like, a call like this. I couldn't do it. Like, I'd try to make it entertaining, but I would just be incredibly fucking hostile, like, off the gate. Within 5 seconds, I would already be screaming at this dude the absolute second that he would call in. I wouldn't even, like, jokingly get him to admit shit. I'd just be like, Bowser, you're a fucking degenerate. We have some shit on you. Go fuck yourself. They did it way better. I would be a lot more brutal with it. But, dude, they made it entertaining.
A pedophile. There's a lot of things I could have called you that I didn't call you, and
he's gone. He's
wow.
gone.
Bowser left the show, but he didn't block me, so it gave me hope we'd have a new episode next week. Everyone else believed the same, until I received a message directly from the White Bowser. Hello, Kiwi. As of today, I'm blocking you on Discord, and the 110 Autism podcast is ending. I was visited today by a private investigator who had to take a report on how you and the trolls are trying your best to criminalize me. The investigator assured me I did nothing wrong and that you and the trolls have no life and no idea how the law works.
I'm pretty sure this is fake. I'm like 90% sure this is fake. Just from the way it's written, it's kind of like how Cyrax says, I'm going to call the police or the FBI or anything like that. Did you, if you weren't here from the beginning of the stream, we did go over the White Bowser's community tab where he's talking about getting the FBI and a YouTube employee involved, and they're going to start attacking everybody that makes content on him. It's not real. I can smell bullshit from like a mile away when it comes to that. There's no way the FBI is getting involved. There's no way YouTube gives a shit about a 1K sub channel. They don't fucking care. They never will fucking care. That's just what it is.
This has officially gone too far. You harassing me is one thing. You harass the state and the law, that's another thing. Now the police took a statement from me.
By the way, to defend Kiwi and Smokey, how would they be tried or prosecuted for the actions of others? Now, I'm not saying that what these people are doing to Bowser, like going to his house and all this shit, is good, right? Yeah, there's a lot of evidence showing that he's a complete degenerate, but you should let the police handle it. You shouldn't touch the poo, as they say, right? You shouldn't go touch the poo. But with Kiwi and Smokey, they didn't do anything. They just talked about it on their channel, and you willingly came on to the show to discuss the situation. So how the fuck can you get them in trouble for the actions of others? Are you gonna go with like incitement? You can't do that. They're just reporting on a situation. That's like when people get mad when a billionaire gets caught like stealing hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars or millions of dollars in crypto. They threaten the journalist and they're like, "Oh my God, they're harassing me." No, they're not. Retard. They're talking about the situation versus people that are actually going out of their way to harass you. It's totally different. So the White Bowser thinking that he's going to be able to get away with that shit? Nuh-uh.
On the whole situation, if you trolls continue to harass the police, they will open a case against you. And Smokey, and you will be prosecuted. Especially Smokey. He has no idea what area he is treading into. Lying about accusations that will ruin someone's life and then bothering and harassing the police about it, I'd like to see what YouTube would say about that to Smokey and your YouTube channels. I am not a pedophile, I am not a child predator, and now that the police are involved because of the trolls, this will be the end of our communication forever. The trolls officially ruined it.
Lolcow tier list? It's actually not that bad of an idea. I'll be honest, like a good Lolcow tier list, maybe. We might do that. I would have to have somebody like put together a full-blown like, I want a large one. I want a large Lolcow tier list, like huge, like a huge one. And I need to do the research on all of the people involved.
Kiwi, and the law is involved now. I was told I did nothing wrong, case open, case closed. The case will be reopened if the police keep getting harassed, then you and Smokey can kiss your YouTube careers goodbye. So with this, you are blocked, Kiwi. This is the end of our communication. Bowser was not joking. Right after this, he blocked me, not even letting me respond. After this, he would go on a campaign of slander and misinformation against Smokey, and to a much smaller degree, myself. This would also be the beginning of Earl making his so-called apology videos, that every time would have the opposite effect of an apology. Earl might have been busy, but I promise you, the people looking into him were busier, uncovering new things by the day.
Like, what does Earl really have? He's like, well, Smokey and you are going to get in trouble, and you guys are going to get fucked by the FBI and YouTube. What can he do? Earl or fucking White Bowser, if you see this stream, and I know I've been making fun of you, but this is me like being genuine here. YouTube doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about you. It doesn't give a shit about you. You are a 1K sub channel. They don't give a shit about channels under 100,000. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You can try and flag as many videos as you want, but if they are fair use and they aren't breaking TOS, YouTube does not give a shit. They're not going to send a personal representative to you. They are not going to have an employee of YouTube to you. They don't care. They don't. They have better shit to do. They have actual people that make them money. They don't give a shit about you, dude.
This is when Smokey and myself had an idea of our own. We would start our own show and do it at the exact same time as the old one, so that way we knew Bowser was free and that he can join whenever he was ready to come back. That was the birth of Too High for Stupid, a show that me and Smokey still run every Saturday at 6:30 Eastern Time. And for our very first episode, we had something special in the works. Someone had told Earl that the apology videos he had been making were working, and me and Smokey wanted to watch one with him so that we could prove to the whole community Bowser had changed. I have no idea why, but he agreed and joined for the very first episode of Too High for Stupid.
That is so stupid. Bro, you're just going on a third. How do you... After the first 2 times, how do you fall for a third time? How do you go, you know what? The third time, it's gonna work. They're actually going to believe me. They're gonna be charitable to me. It's the third time, my guy. You cannot be serious. 3 times. 3 fucking times you're gonna get bullied. And you couldn't rationalize the fact that they were coming to fuck with you. I don't even feel bad for this guy.
Ensued was another hour and a half of Earl being interrogated.
Yeah, Bowser, I just want you to know, like, you saying that you're falsely reporting my channel is against TOS as well.
You're using your audience against me.
I'm not using anything against you, Bowser. I'm telling the complete God's honest truth about you, and you're just mad about it, so you want to get my channel taken down. You know that's fucking against all the rules and shit. You wanna...
That's a good point, Hannah. It's like when Flam or Jalen DM Izzy, where they like threaten him or say some fucked up shit, or they call him like a retard or slurs or anything like that, and Izzy just leaks all their DMs like every single time. Yet they keep doing it. It's bro, the lolcow gene is so intertwined with the fact that you can't take accountability or realize your own misgivings and mistakes. That is the lolcow gene. It's not autism. It's not BPD. It's not like full-blown retardation. It's literally just being unable to realize that you are doing stupid shit and you can't stop doing it. That is the true lolcow gene. Boiled down to the minute molecules.
Smokey, you're violating TOS right
Bowser,
now.
you're a predator. You're a predator.
No,
hey,
I'm
let's
not.
keep this civil.
No, I'm not.
No, Bowser, you're a predator.
No, I'm
You
not.
admittedly groped that girl. You said you did it.
I am not a predator.
You're a predator.
Why did you make this video on Smokey, White Bowser's? Do you believe that he's using his audience against you?
I do, yes.
How?
Because you have no control over your audience, and you
You're
take
right.
zero
I don't.
account-
They do what they want to do.
Literally, Bowser just fucking destroyed his own defense, his own argumentation in 3 seconds. I believe that you're sending your audience against me, and you're pitting them against me. Okay, how am I doing that? Well, you don't have control over them. Yes. Nobody has control over someone's audience. You can say all day long, please do not harass this person. Please do not get involved with this person. Please don't go to this person's house. Please don't go over the line and keep doing shit. No matter what you do, you cannot stop the crazies in your community. You can't stop them. You can say all day long, please do not harass this person. There's going to be some asshole that still harasses you because they think it's funny. You can't blame Smokey for that. If he says, please do not harass this person, everything's fine. There are going to be extremists in every community.
You take zero accountability for their actions.
Bowser, I'm not responsible for the people who watch my videos' actions. They
Yes,
watch
you
my-
are. You cannot enforce and you cannot enforce cyberbullying, Smokey. You cannot.
There's not enforcement. He just makes videos on you and goes, please don't harass anybody. Don't go after anybody. But people do it anyways. He's doing what he can. What is he going to do? Manage over, I want to say he's at 50K subs. He's going to manage over 50K people that fucking subscribe to his channel, or the 100,000 people that have watched his videos, and say, every single one of you, DM all of them and go, yeah, you please don't Please don't do that. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. Come on, man. Like, don't harass him. Don't do this. Don't do that. How the fuck is he gonna do that?
I've told everybody that I don't want nobody to mess with you. Is that good enough? Because what do you want me to do if someone looks at that video and says, man, this Bowser guy is a fucking creep, and they just decide, hey, I'm gonna write this white Bowser and say something mean to him? That's not that you can't blame me for that. That's the same way you're trying to blame Cow Wrangler for having to double up on your medicine. That's on you, and that's on them.
Yeah, let's get into that. What is the you've been doubling up on your medicine, Earl?
No,
Okay, so you lied about that.
My medication was increased, but I've not been doubling up on it. Smokey, you're full of shit. Okay.
I'm not full of shit, Bowser.
Yes, you are. You are full of shit.
Bowser, we can.
You are full of shit. I am not a pedophile. I am not a predator.
Oh, God. Flirting with a 15-year-old isn't against the law, idiot. Sexting one, yes. Bro. There's no fucking way that's in writing. But he says he's not a predator. He says he's not a predator, guys. Listen. Says he's not a predator. But there's a screenshot on the screen going flirting with 15-year-old girls isn't against the law, idiot. Sexting one is. You are disgusting. You're a fucking depraved degenerate. Oh my God. Bowser, you're disgusting. On every level, you're disgusting. You are the culmination of too many lolcows that I've covered on this channel. You are Jalen. You are Tipster. You are Daniel Larson. You're Cyrax. You're everybody. It's terrifying. He is the super lolcow. He's Chris Chan. This is horrible.
I do not have to deal with your crap, you sick, depraved, degenerate. I'm leaving.
That is the last thing you should ever tell anyone. Bowser, you should never call anyone that other than yourself.
I'm leaving.
We have to hold up.
After Bowser left the panel, we would not see him again for a very long time. But that didn't mean others had not only gotten in contact with him, but were digging up new information. A channel called The Black Bowser had convinced Earl that they were internet reporters, and that they wanted an interview about the bullying he had endured in the last couple months. Earl didn't ask who they were with. In fact, he didn't ask them anything. He just agreed. And during this interview, he said something horrifying.
No, I feel this segues great into what we'd like to discuss next.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
The liquid Chris stream from the other night, where he made allegations of you like presenting cartoon porn to minors.
Well, no, where'd it go?
My question was from the beginning.
So I'm about school. Sometimes I play. You guys have to understand something.
But we
how is Liquid Chris involved? When I heard that the first time, I was like, he's around still? I thought Liquid Chris like left. I thought he was gone. I thought he left the internet and he's a doctor now or some shit. Whatever happened to Liquid Chris? Whatever happened to him? I heard he became a doctor. Bro, the Liquid Chris timeline is the most interesting shit. It's a different Liquid Chris. Okay, so there's another Liquid Chris. There are two Liquid Chris's. The original Liquid Chris is unmatched.
You have some questions regarding it.
Okay.
In this secret server, or this alleged secret server. I apologize.
It's not a secret server. It's a Discord server. It's an anime Discord server. And here's something I want to clear up for the audience in general here. I quite clearly cannot be a pedophile if I own a Discord server with minors in it who...
You're already starting off really, really bad. That you are a 30-year-old man that has a Discord server full of minors. You've already lost. There's nothing more to say. You don't have to fucking continue. That is not the defense you should start off with. This is the worst way to engage in the line of questioning imaginable. You're fucked. You're fucked no matter what you say now. It's so Jover. It's so Jover.
Who I do not prey upon, who I only converse and talk. You guys have to understand something. If you're gonna label someone as a pedophile just because they talk to kids in a private Discord server, that's like labeling any public school teacher as a pedophile.
How can you convince? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I missed this part. I missed this part where he compares himself to owning a Discord server where there is no supervision other than the one individual or a handful of mods in there that have control of the room, to a teacher where there are hundreds of teachers, hundreds of students, and a principal, and a system, and the superintendent, and the fucking student council, all this shit. There are multiple fucking levels to like make sure nothing happens. But he compares himself to a teacher in this Discord. He is going to be the new Penn State coach. He really is. New Penn State coach. It's happening. I agree with you, best in the world. He will be running Penn State. He will. He'll run Penn State, dude.
In the same way, because they're in a classroom with a bunch of kids. You know what I mean? You can't make that correlation. All I'm doing is talking to these minors about school. Sometimes I play chess with them. We have a chess chess channel on our anime Discord server as well, and we talk about One Piece primarily and Attack on Titan. And
oh god, of course, bro, he's playing chess with children in a Discord. He's talking about anime in a Discord full of minors. How do you think this makes you look? Why do you think this makes you look good? Why do you think this makes you look good? You fuck. You fuck.
And even Chainsaw Man came up lately in the anime Discord server too. So and sometimes I talk with these kids about school. So I'm not doing anything illegal with these kids. I'm just talking with them. That's what a teacher does in a classroom, basically. So you can't call me a predator.
All right. Okay, so basically, my question was from the beginning. Were there minors in your server? So
and I said yes, there were.
All right.
There are allegations. I'm seeing a lot of that you streamed hentai in this server. What's that about? Did you do this?
Okay. Here we go. The ultimate question. Earl has already fucked up this interview by admitting that he does have a Discord server full of minors. He's in the VCs with them all the time. He's playing chess with them. He talks to them about anime, Chainsaw Man. He's already fucked, and he compared himself to a teacher. Now, chat, do you think Earl is going to be able to prove that he's not a fucking weirdo and a potential predator? Do you think Earl's going to be able to handle that? Because I feel like it's going to be a nightmare what I'm about to hear.
Only once.
Did you show hentai to kids in this Discord server? Only once. Bro. It doesn't matter if it was once. You're disgusting. Does the existence of white Bowser mean there's a black Bowser? Yes, it's exactly what it is. It's over, bro. It's so over. It's so over, bro. It's so over. And he's like, I'm not a predator. I don't do weird shit with kids. No, I don't do that. Gets questioned if he has a Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord with a bunch of minors. I play chess with them and talk about Chainsaw Man and One Piece. Okay, what about these rumors I'm hearing that you showed hentai to them? Well, I did do that. You fucking... It's so over. Earl has no way of coming back. It's over, bro. There's no redemption. It's over.
server with over 1,000 members. Not a crime in and of itself, but what was going on there was a different story. See, the Discord contained many minors, the lowest being confirmed at 14. We know this because every person in the server had a tag displaying their age. As
You're a 30-year-old man. You're a 30-year-old man with a Discord server of minors. The lowest age is 14. I'm disgusted to hear that. That's disgusting. That's horrid. That's rancid. That's something I want to fucking throw up in my mouth about. Why, bro? You're a disgusting degenerate. You fat fuck.
As I said previously, Bowser owned this server, running it under the name Daddy Butcher. During this interview, he talked about how him and his team of mods would reward these children by showing them illicit materials if they finished their homework.
It's done. Over. I hate this. I hate this. It's done. It's over. It's done. 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 Lock him up. Put him in jail. Nope. It's over. It's over. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. He's fucked. It's over. It's so over. It's so over. This guy needs to be put in a cage. Put him in a cage. Never come out of your fucking cage. You'll be locked away there forever, you brody prick. Fuck you. That's disgusting.
Many of these images either including gore or sex. Earl was heavily involved in these activities, stating on
gore, bro, and sex. Oh god, this is disgusting.
Numerous occasions,
I hate this,
that he sent some of this NSFW content to children. He would also tell us how he caught one of his mods grooming a member of the server, and he did nothing about it. The Discord revelations would be damning for Bowser.
So apparently somebody, shocking, that in a Discord full of minors with adults running it, that one of them tried to groom someone in it, and fucking Bowser didn't do shit, apparently. That's disgusting. So let's count the lolcows that Bowser has kind of like come into here. Calling the police constantly and lying about the police. There is Cyrax. A Discord full of minors sending inappropriate stuff, Natty Forsyth. Calling a black man the hard R when they were just trying to give advice, Jalen. Getting run out of every community that he's in because he causes problems, his own actions, and doesn't realize that his own actions are the issue, Tipster. And then now, because he's a brony, and he's into weird anime shit, Chris Chan. There you go. 5. Those are 5 lolcows. All in one person. This person is disgusting. This person is a culmination of all the lolcows that I've covered on my channel. This is why I broke this in case of emergency when there's no content. If there's no content, I fucking crack this guy open as an emergency. Because he is everything. 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 That I have covered on this channel in one human being. It's incredible.
Most shameless view of the whole situation really irked the public, and realizing this, he cut off contact with almost everyone, spending the next couple months making video diaries and playing Genshin Impact, all while me and Smokey were continuing to put on Too High for Stupid every Saturday, trying to get Earl to return. Getting close, but never quite there, until eventually we expected he would never be back on the show, but boy were we wrong. It was the beginning of May 2023.
Okay, I love this. I love that this just randomly gets shown up on my screen. It just transitions into this fucking clown. I will say I do not condone what's about to happen here, but this is funny. This is funny.
And Earl's birthday was coming up. Being as everyone knew where he lived, someone decided they would send him a birthday clown to cheer him up. The birthday clown had received specific instructions to live stream the whole encounter. The clown was not in on this. He thought that he was hired by a long-distance friend to cheer up a buddy who was depressed. And as the unknowing clown knocks on the door with a huge smile on his face...
This poor clown. I feel bad for the clown. I never thought I'd say that in my life, that I feel bad for a eBay clown. This dude does not know what he got himself into. And the fact that they told him he has to live stream it, oh, I feel bad for this guy. They set him up. I feel bad for this guy. Like, a lot. I feel bad for the clown. I do. The clown is scary. I don't know what's up with his hair. But I feel bad for him. That he is now in this... Now he's just in this story.
Something completely unexpected happens.
Oh, this poor dude.
Go ahead and speak, sir. Hey, happy birthday! We just want to say happy birthday. What?
She just closed and locked the door.
Earl's mom almost immediately slammed the door in the birthday clown's face and promptly locked it behind her. This is the first and only glimpse of his mother to date. When Bowser was told exactly what had happened from his mother, he decided to unblock both me and Smokey to send us the same message. Hey look, I've come to deliver a message, the same one to Smokey and Kiwi. Your people are coming to my house now. People or strangers with face paint and worse coming to my house and harassing my mother. This is no longer funny anymore. It is no longer a prank. Real people are in danger here. I don't think you want blood on your hands. You are...
Again, kind of funny when you look at it in an isolated vacuum, but also really fucked up. You shouldn't send shit to people's houses, especially people. You shouldn't be sending them to people's houses. I feel bad for his mom. I do, because she's like an innocent person in this, but she also enables her kid to be, or grown man, she allows him to be on the internet. That is her fault. I'll admit it. This guy can't handle being on the internet. Remove the internet connection. Do not allow him on the computer. Just be an adult. His mom didn't do shit, and I feel bad from that, but she definitely has been allowing him to like continue this trend. And he is either lying to her, like literally lying to her, or she is oblivious to all this shit.
Internet trolls, clearly. But you don't want people dead, do you? My mother was lucky enough that they only had a cell phone on them this time. Next time they could have a gun or a knife on them. Next time my mother might have her life put in danger when they are at my door. This is a warning. I have told the police to make frequent checks at my house crossroads. If people show up to my door again just to scare me, they will be arrested and they will be prosecuted. And if you are found to be in league with them, you will be punished severely.
So this is the thing. He is automatically... excuse me. He's automatically assuming that Kiwi and Smokey are the reasons that this happened. It's not necessarily that. It's the people that started looking into you before Smokey and Kiwi, Bowser. All of those people and the people now that know about you are the issue. Not the creators of the videos. You are trying to subscribe the idea that they are responsible for it when they did nothing to you other than expose you for being a freak, laughing at you, and putting you on blast. Because you voluntarily called into their streams. That's on you. That's not on them. You gave them what they wanted. Retard.
This all started with your false accusations about pedophilia, Smokey. Now, I have made mistakes. I groped a woman by accident. I showed hentai to teenagers. Yeah, I know it is messed up. You can call me a degenerate all you want for that, but once my mother's life is in danger, you cross...
Oh, now he admits that he's a degenerate. Now that he admits he's a degenerate for the fucking Discord shit. Jesus Christ.
The line. I have never groomed kids and never preyed upon minors. I am not a pedophile. And now
it's not a mistake. That's not a mistake. I'm sorry. That's not a mistake. That's not a mistake. I don't believe that for a fucking second. I don't believe that for a fucking second. I don't believe for a goddamn second that was on accident. You are a 30-year-old man. You're supposed to know better. You're out of your fucking mind.
Now that my mother is being harassed by your gang, I am done playing around. So if you don't want people to get hurt or worse, realize this. This is no longer funny. It is no longer some sort of sick prank. My life and my mother's life were put in danger yesterday. If you have any sort of conscience, you will end this charade and stop the madness. I know you're an asshole, and my psychiatrist and I agree that you're a dipshit, but you do not want people's blood on your...
I don't think a psychiatrist would ever call someone a dipshit in a professional setting. I don't think that's real either. I don't think he's seeking professional help. I don't think he has anybody. I think his mom's just taking care of him. This is literally Chris Chan moments. No psychiatrist is going to call someone a dipshit. Like, I used to go to therapy, and I used to tell them shit all the time. Never once did they call anyone a dipshit. That's crazy.
Hands. I have my doubts, but if you are full-blown psychopaths, then I still don't think you want any of this. And I do not want my mother's life or my house put in danger. Now please, for your own sake, come forward, tell the truth, and stop putting my life and my mother's life in danger. I am blocking you again. This is a warning, and the police will be watching my house very closely and frequently. Again blaming both of us for the actions of others, and again blocking us before we could respond. At this point, almost every aspect of his personal life was available on the internet. People knew where he lived, people knew where he worked, and people knew the location of his greatest sins. People were more than happy to tell his church and his job everything that he had done online and in the past. They would also tell the police, who would frequently be called to Earl's house for wellness checks. At this point, Bowser was really feeling the heat, and he'd do almost anything to take some of it off. He closed his Discord server full of grooming and minors. He also makes another terrible apology.
After all the pressure, finally he takes down the fucking Discord that is full of How do you get to the point where finally there's enough pressure on you to close a fucking Discord with minors in it? How do you need this much pressure? What made you think to make that in the first place, or to even be associated with that in the first place? That's crazy, dude. That's insane. You can't have a whole Discord just with fucking minors showing them hentai because they finished their homework. That's disgusting. Like, what? How do you finally get to the point that it's like, okay, now I have to delete it? I can't keep it up anymore. Everyone's starting to really get mad at me.
Apology video where he continues to insult and dox his victim. We were able to convince Bowser that this was another one of those videos that had changed the public's mind, and they wanted to hear the truth from him directly. He agreed, thinking that he was on the right track to being forgiven. And during the 12th episode of Too High for Stupid, Bowser would continue to dig his hole deeper.
I said I wanted to solve, yesterday was really stressful. Yesterday was very, very stressful for me, very stressful. So
why would you call in on a fourth time? Why would you do that to yourself? This is why I don't feel bad for him. I don't. He keeps self-implicating himself. Every time he gets on these calls, every time he puts himself back in the limelight, he keeps implicating himself on every aspect. That's why I don't feel bad for this motherfucker. I don't feel bad for this guy.
I just wanted to chill and play chess today, but if you just want to solve this within 30 minutes so I can get back to chess, that's fine.
What has your life been like recently? Just describe it to everybody.
I've been stressed with.
How many times has Flamenco gotten on call with Nick Diorio? Are we like up to 5? Maybe like 6? Where are we at with that? I don't even remember. But how many calls have Flamenco and Nick had? It's not 2. It's definitely not 2. Because there's Nick's first video, which was the Augie RFC. Yeah, between 4 and 6. I want to say like 5. Let's say 5. Flamenco, apparently, so far, has tried to battle Nick more times than the White Bowser has tried to battle these two guys. That's a little crazy.
The harassment I haven't liked the harassment. No, I haven't. I mean, the packages are fine and all, but
can we talk about the packages and stuff? I heard people have been sending you some crazy shit.
I guess.
I heard people have been sending you ceiling fans.
No, I have not got a ceiling fan.
Really? I heard. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors of people have been sending you ceiling fans. I thought that was really, really wrong.
No. Okay. I mean, a few days ago, I got a satanic booklet shit kind of thing.
Okay, whoever said that, that's kind of funny. Just sent him a book on Satan. They were like, listen, you're not going to be accepted into heaven, so you might as well start worshiping Satan, buddy. Just sends him a book on Satan.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That server was also horribly moderated. I didn't even support.
No kidding.
I didn't even support half the stuff that the teenagers or kids posted in that server.
Then why did you own it? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Because it was given to me.
But it's like, why would you want to be associated with that?
The original owner of the server gave the server to me to own, and
you need to accept it. That's the thing. He goes, well, he just gave it to me to own it. Dude, you have to say, yes, I want this. Or at least, like, click a button, right? Like, you need to click the button to say, yes, I'm going to take over this server now. It can't, like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think if I remember correctly, I did that with the Keemstar Show Discord. I just sent it to Keem, and he accepted. Maybe? Why didn't you just delete it? Why did you even say yes or, like, do anything? Like, why would you allow this to happen? Hannah, don't make that joke. Smaggle's gonna be mad at you.
Probably should have
I
declined
see.
it.
There's a whole lot to explain. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a point on the server where I gave someone a warning for posting anime gore, and I took down the post, and then I gave that person a warning, and I said, listen, here is what we post on the server. Boom, ecchi, boom, ecchi, boom, ecchi, boom, anime ecchi. This is what we post on the server. We don't post.
What is ecchi? Somebody explain that to me. What is ecchi? What is? I don't want to type it in on my search engine. I don't want to type it in. Someone else type it in. I don't know what the fuck ecchi is. Hey, Smaggle, if you're still here, I need you to look something up. Ecchi is no, it's not. Oh, ew, bro, no. It's so over. It's so over. It's so over. And he's just like, yeah, I only sent it one time. But then he just said I sent like 3 photos of it. Who is this man? A lolcow. A disgusting, depraved lolcow. Ico. You should not be watching this.
Nude gore, and I got really mad about that because I didn't appreciate that being posted.
You shouldn't be sharing that with children. You shouldn't be sharing hentai light to children in a fucking Discord server. You shouldn't be doing that. You need to be locked up in a fucking cage, in a chamber, in Germany during World War II.
Posted on the server.
Okay, see, and I understand because like you're saying it's the gore that's because I know there were pictures like people had screenshots of people sending like actual nudity and all that. So that was
okay, but those were just cartoons. I know that's a meme now. One of the horny teenagers in the anime server, I was so pissed off when he shared it in the server. He posted AI art generated server. I immediately took it down. I immediately deleted it. And
why do you have this server? Why did he have this server? If that happened one time, you nuke the server. You don't keep it up. The fuck is wrong with you? You sick, disgusting fucking monster. If somebody posts a photo of hentai CP and you are in charge of a Discord with minors in it, and they are all minors, and you let that happen, you're liable all the way through and through. You, the owner.
I immediately banned him from the server, and then after that, I posted that image right there. But like I was so pissed off when that person did that in the anime. You have to understand, these were all horny, stupid teenagers. They were stupid, and they really didn't know what they were doing.
I could not tell you why, but Bowser agreed to return the very next week because he was going to make another apology video, this time discussing all of the Discord revelations. And Bowser would return next week, but not for anything regarding the Discord he owned. Another massive piece of information had been uncovered. This information had Earl so scared he was practically begging to come on our show and explain himself. You see, someone had contacted the coworker that the White Bowser had groped. They were able to find her because—
Oh, we're up to the 5th time. This is flamenco levels. We're in the flamenco level of calls. We finally made it, chat. We finally made it to 5 calls. We're at the flamenco level of fucking abuse that they gave themselves. We're at 5 times. 5, chat.
Earl had used not only her full legal name, but her sister's full legal name throughout his videos dozens of times. And after getting in contact with his victim, she would reveal that at the time, she was 17 years old. Earl was 28 at the time. And when we told Earl that we were going to reveal all of this information on the next episode of Too High for Stupid, he was more than happy to join us. And during—
That is such a stupid— oh my god. 5 times. 5 times. Earl, we're bringing on a victim that you groped when you used to work at the movie theater. She was 17. You keep saying that you're not a predator, that you don't do anything weird in Discord. You keep trying to make defenses for yourself, but she's going to come on and talk about it. Oh, I would love to call in. Are you out of your fucking mind? This is a Harvey Weinstein retardation.
Episode 13, he continued the pattern of incriminating himself.
Get this, everyone. I was lied to on multiple occasions. If you guys all remember, the twin sister of the sister who the accidental groping.
This is not Smaggle. Everybody who keeps saying that's Smaggle, it's not Smaggle. Leave more Smaggle alone. I know we like to make fun of him, but damn.
That I did on one of the girls. Her twin sister lied to me on multiple occasions about her age. And I can't say...
Why would you do that? Why would the twin sister lie about her sister's age? They are twins. Hold on. Let me hear that again. I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Twin sister of the sister who the accidental groping.
The twin sister of the sister that I accidentally groped.
That I did on one of the girls. Her twin sister lied to me on multiple occasions about her age.
Her twin sister lied on multiple occasions about the other girl's age or the twin sister's age? Because if they're twins, they're the same fucking age.
And I can't say for certain if she did this because she was infatuated with me or not. You got
Nobody's ever infatuated with you, Earl. What time step we got? 44, 51. Who would be infatuated by this? Look at him. Who would be sexually attracted to that? He looks like he looks like John C.J. What the fuck is his name? C.J. Riley? Is it C.J. Riley? Fuck, I already forgot his name. He played Dewey. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. And it's like annoying me. He's like a famous actor. He had a show on Adult Swim. Fuck. Hold on. John C. Riley. He looks like a fucking depraved version of John C. Riley. Jesus.
Another terrible...
Who would be sexually attracted to this? Nobody.
Not. You guys
Chris,
might
you
remember.
Gotta say it right, sister.
I can't say that.
You guys might remember the confession video I made. I said that one of my coworkers, the twin sister of the sister who I assaulted, I thought she had a crush on me, but before the accident. And she certainly acted like it. There was gossip in the world.
So he automatically assumed that this girl who is a minor had a crush on him. The twin sister of the sister apparently lied about that girl's age to him because the other girl loved him more and wanted him. Where's the logic? What is this? Where's the logic? I don't see it. It's in space. It's on another fucking planet. Holy fuck.
Workplace around the time.
So that means I can grow up a 17-year-old. Apparently that's what that means. If there's a rumor going around, I can accidentally, in heavy quotations, grope a minor in front of everybody. Holy shit.
There was a lot of gossip in the workplace on time. And that's why I assumed it. But she lied to me on multiple occasions about her age. And it were those lies. It were those lies that led me to believe that her and her sister were at or above the age of 18. And it turns out...
Why would they lie about their age? What is the point? What is the point to lie about the age? Because you think that they're in love with you, bro? You're fucking crazy. You're actually crazy. Oh, my God. You really are Natty Forsyth, Jalen, Chris Chan, Cyrax, and Tipster rolled into one person. Holy shit.
No, that was wrong. And I am now more ashamed than ever to hear the truth come out. A truth I never knew. So, no, it turns out that... I'll say it. No, it turns out I grew up to minor.
Well, I think someone from your past is here, Earl.
Man, it just turns out that I did that. Well, you know, after you guys found her, it's like, I guess I did it. You fucking idiot.
All right, here he is.
I'm going to mute.
The Wrangler. Okay. Let's go.
I don't even know where to start with you, Earl. I'm not gonna...
Up, it's Bart Simpson again. You know what happens. You know what happens, chat. We have to bring a photo of Bart back up. Right here. We gotta do that real quick. There you go, chat. There you go. There you go.
Why?
Well,
like,
no, say your piece, dude. Say your piece.
My piece is that at first I thought that you're just kind of a piece of shit, but maybe it'd be one of those things where it's only surface level. But it seems like the deeper we go and we look at you, the worse it gets. It's like every time, just as people are about to go and forget
Bart
about you,
Simpson
something way worse comes out.
Is roasting this
really,
guy.
Man, really, 17.
I had no idea.
Okay, why does that? That doesn't even really matter as much as 5 seconds of touching her and just sitting there like a dumbass.
Go get him,
You
Bart.
keep dropping doxes on random people who are involved with the situation, who are just trying to live their regular lives.
I'm done dropping.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this dude is like a doxer extraordinaire. Like I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream that he likes to dox people all the time. But like it's just crazy. It's crazy that this guy is not only a doxer, says slurs, groped a minor, had a Discord full of minors, and sent lewd hentai. What else? Thinks that it's okay to jerk off to anime girls that are in high school because they have big tits. Like this person is insane.
Doxes.
Okay, but you did it beforehand, and you're only upset now because you're getting in trouble for it. People are saying, hey, that's kind of fucked up. Maybe you shouldn't bring up these random people when you're being looked
Cook
at
'em,
as
Bart.
Like, a pedophile.
Cook 'em.
It's a little rough, buddy. It's
No,
a little rough.
No, you're right. It's rough. You really are being very aggressive right now. I don't appreciate that.
I don't like pedophiles. That is why.
I'm not a pedophile. I've done
You are a
messed up.
pedophile.
No, I am
We've
not.
established that you are. You even said that you have pedophilic tendencies.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm
Hey,
not.
Bowser, can I ask you a question?
I'm not.
Goddamn, Bart is just eating this personal. Bart is just eating the white Bowser alive. Listen, to the cow wrangler, if you see this VOD, there's no offense to your voice. I just think it's way funny to put your face on Bart Simpson and just picture Bart on a Discord call just eating this predator alive. Like, just fucking destroying him. It's a homage to you in the best way I can. You are a goat. Cow wrangler, you are a goat. If you see this stream, you are a goat.
Attracted to kids.
Bowser, that other Discord server you had, were any of the other quote-unquote daddies caught talking to the minors or anything?
Yeah, and I had to stop them.
But they were.
Yeah, I had to stop them. Yeah.
So you said, right, that you're not the only quote-unquote daddy in the server with the minors, but there are other...
Wait a minute. Daddies? Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Did he call the mods and himself daddies? Did he do that in the Discord with the minors? No fucking shot. No fucking way. There is a whole Discord server full of children, and all the mods and the owner had the title of daddies. And this guy thinks that he's not a predator? It's earlier in the video. I totally missed that. That's fucking disgusting. He called himself daddy. Ugh. 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 I might actually throw up. Oh, God.
People in there who had the same label as you were caught talking to the minors in a sexual way.
And I had to stop them, yes.
But like Cow Wrangler just brought up, you said you were rarely in there.
Well, there were some times when I had to put a stop to some of the kids, some of the adults flirting with some of the kids, yes.
Why are you keeping the Discord server up then? If there have been multiple instances of something like that happening, get rid of the Discord. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Because you made an environment where that felt appropriate.
That's why I deleted the server.
No, you deleted it because you were caught.
Earl, when this started, all I thought you were was a guy who, well, I knew you were a guy who groped a girl, and from the jump, I always thought you were a pedophile. And as this is going on, more and more evidence, seemingly by the week, has come out to further, harden that stance. This is this is...
Yeah, it's not healthy for me.
Healthy? It's not healthy for your victims.
I'm not going to hurt anyone ever again.
I don't trust that for a second, bro. I don't trust that for a goddamn second.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
Well, you can start by not dragging people's names across the internet, because I know that the young lady who you did assault as a minor is probably very upset that she has to relive this whole situation over and over again because you doxed her full name.
That's another thing, Kiwi. Remember, you said that she apologized to you. And those texts that someone got with her, bro, she did not apologize to you. She wants nothing to do with you. She's even thinking about filing a restraining order. And you tried to come on here and say everything's water under the bridge. You keep saying it's the movie theater's fault. It's her sister's fault. Cow Wrangler, every time they brought up something, you tried to trail it off onto another topic. You do this all the time, Bowser. And that's why...
I really don't want to be here anymore.
Bowser, maybe you don't want to be here, but the fact of the matter is this.
Dude, imagine lying. You dox a girl's full legal name, her sister's legal name. Then you come on the stream after you get found out. In that stream, you say, oh, water's under the bridge. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Dude, you doxed her full fucking name. All of the goddamn fucking trolls are going to find this girl so that they can use and find out the truth of that story. You're an idiot. He did a Ralph. He did a Ralph, bro. Oh, no. Oh, the Ralph male curse. The Ralph male curse got him. Oh, no, bro.
Bro, we got donations to read, so you better sit your ass right there.
No, I'm leaving.
No,
we got tons of donos to
Bowser,
read.
Wow. Wow.
It only took him an hour and a half of interrogation by not only me and Smokey, but Cow Wrangler and Zippy for Earl to realize just what was going on. Defeated, he left the show, to go right back to his old habit of playing video games and making terrible apology videos, but this time with a whole different tune.
Like, if you think you're... I'm sorry. You think... sorry. You think you'll find validation, like you think you're some sort of vigilante. You are surrounding yourself with the most negative and the most abhorrent of acts. And then you find joy in it. All I can feel from this experience about talking about pedophiles, all I can feel is disgust.
Yeah, I also feel disgust. I'm disgusted by you.
All I can feel is an absolute sick taste in my mouth. Meanwhile, I look at Joe Schmo over here, and he's like having the time of his life insulting pedophiles and predators. Me, I can't even bear to look the same way. I want to run away. I want to run away from it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to spend my time or my energy finding joy in being a vigilante on the internet. No, I don't laugh about it. I don't cry about it. I run away from it.
I don't cry about it. I run away. Yeah, okay. Okay, dude.
Just talk. You see, do you hear me right now? Just talking about all this. Just talking about all this stupid shit puts me in sick pain. It makes me so sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. Talk.
Okay, I have an idea. If somebody is one of Smokey's fans or Kiwi's fans, or you're in their Discord or whatever, let them know I said this. There needs to be a way to get Bowser on a debate panel about the ethics of hentai. That would be amazing. Whoever is in their Discords, just send him what I just said. He needs to be on a panel debating the ethics of fucking, like, hentai, lolly, doesn't matter. He needs to be on a panel. He needs to be on a panel. I need to see the nightmare that panel would be. I would pay so much fucking money to see that happen. Oh God, I would donate so much fucking money. I would be pissing away $1,000 just to see him debate. Because the Bowser wants attention. Ah, really? Damn, I would kill for him to be on a panel. I know he wants attention. It's blatantly obvious. But the thing is that he wants the attention, but it's the attention that he gets that he can't handle. So it's like a double-edged sword for him. I would still kill for him to be on a debate panel. Took down his server. Died to get things get. Yeah, well, of course. Servers get crazy to manage, so I don't really hold it against Smokey. I've thought about it like a handful of times myself just to get rid of it, but I can't do it. You know, everyone's pretty chill there, so it's like no big deal. It's still small. I never really promote it. That would be a funny panel. White Bowser, Flamenco, and Tipster. That would be an amazing panel. That would be a great panel. That'd be a panel I would watch for the rest of my fucking life. Holy shit. I would rewatch that 50 times.
About this sick shit. About the anime Discord server. There are some people on there you should know about. The first person you should know about is Hazar, hashtag 1636. He was the original owner of the server. The original one who created the NSFW channel there. The one who transferred the ownership to me. And
whoever can get a hold of White Bowser, I will pin them against Smaggle. I will pit them against Smaggle in a battle to the death. Whoever wins has to stop using a lisp. Whoever loses has to go and get speech therapy. That would be a great debate. Whoever loses has to get speech therapy.
He was also the one who propagated the spread of anime NSFW content on the server, or hentai for that matter. Now, I am also guilty of showing hentai on that server.
And that's where we leave the story today, folks. The White Bowser was uncovered to be what he truly was.
It's just disgusting. This person is like a horrible... Oh, wow. That's a whole nother thing. Hold on. You think Smaggle will get therapy, let alone White Bowser? If they're paid to do it, probably. Hold on. I could have swore Smokey did another... Cyrax, Christian Cyrax, Daniel Larson... Tony Chase. Let's see here. I could have swore he made another video. That's Meet the Lolcows. That's 6 months ago. White Bowser. Oh, yeah, no. He did a live stream about it. where they talk about the White Bowser's fucking what is it? His community tab. I don't even remember what it is. I don't even remember what his fucking alt thing is. All you gotta know is like somebody like the White Bowser is a disgusting human being. Like I genuinely dislike people like this because they try to make you feel bad, right? Because they're like, oh, well, I have mental things. I have this going on and that going on, and I'm sad, and like I didn't mean to be that way, and I didn't want to do something like that. And they always try to use some sort of technique where they try to make you feel bad. But if you like look deep into what they are and who they are, right? They always out themselves. They always out themselves. Exactly. Pedos aren't people. I don't believe they're people. But like they will always out themselves for what they really are. And that's what he did. He did. Yeah, disability isn't an excuse for creepy behavior. I've said it before. People was it when people like use BPD or something as a what do you mean, oh no? Everything's fine. There's no lag. Like when people use what's the word I'm looking for? Like an example, you guys know how I feel about people being like, "Oh, I have BPD. I put out that allegation because what is it? Because I had an episode or whatever." I don't believe that shit. BPD doesn't mean that you just get away with doing stupid shit all the time. Just because you have BPD, autism, or anything like that, it doesn't excuse the behavior. Unless you're a complete, like even when you're to be honest, I can't even say that because somebody like Fuzi, who is constantly manic, is like self-aware of being manic and uses that to his advantage. So there are people that use it as a defensive shield to be like, well, I have this. Well, I have that. Well, I'm crazy. Well, I have BPD. And then they will be like, well, you have to excuse my actions now because I did all this stuff when I had an episode. It's like, no, sorry. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I literally don't. Natty used the autism excuse. Okay. The real Jesus Christ, just tag me on Twitter. Tag me on Twitter where that video is, and then I'm going to watch it, pre-watch it, see what it's like, and then we might go over it tomorrow. I'll be honest. We might go over it tomorrow. Yeah, so that's like the thing, right? Especially people that do have like autism, ADHD, BPD, severe mental illness or something like that. Those people live normal lives. But it's always like the extremes that get like wrapped up into it. They always get wrapped up into it and get blamed as a whole collective when it's just the individual. You need to look at people at an individual level. You can't just blanket statement. And when people go, well, I have BPD, so you have to leave me alone. It's like, dude, just because you have a BPD does not mean that what you did is right at all. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I have autism. I'm sorry. Fuck you. I don't care. You're a human being, and I'm going to treat you like a fucking human being. You clown? Let's see here. I don't discriminate based on mental issues. I discriminate based on actions. If you're a complete human, subhuman piece of garbage, I don't give a fuck what your mental ailment is. You're a human to me, and I'm gonna shit on you like I'm gonna shit on neurodivergent people. I don't care. All right. I think this is where we're going to end off here. I think this is where we're going to end off here because I have yet to sleep very much. I've had like a nap and I need sleep. I also need to make a couple of phone calls and get some stuff done. So I will hold off on the Jalen thing if Jesus Christ tags me on Twitter or something. Or if somebody finds that video, just put it in the Discord if you're already in there for me. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that came out today. Thank you guys so much for the donations as well. Shogun with the 1, QTV with the 2, Muldoon with the 7 months, Karma with the 10 gifted memberships, Typical Oriole, Baroness, Moments, Nuclear Winner with the 9 months, Spectre with the 7 months, Hannah with the year, Gaming Witch with the $5, CIA with the 2, Pigeon with the 10, Dew Mountain with the 5, Pigeon Salad with the 5, C Louse with the 5, Dew with the 2, Gaming Witch with the 2. I also want to give a shout out to the people that directly donated as well. The link is above if you want to, support directly. Those also help out pretty much as well. Thank you so much to the FBI for the 2 donations. I genuinely appreciate it, man. The $10 in total. Thank you so much, man. Let's see here. I'll see if I can drop a Discord link for you guys to the people that aren't in it already. Discord's low key, nothing crazy. If you want to be in it, you're more than welcome to. Not much goes on there, just discussions. And I let you guys know when I'm going live. Today I didn't promote it anywhere. I just kind of said fuck off, fuck it. I'll just want to go live and kill some time. So that's what I did with this stream. So I genuinely appreciate it. It is an 18 plus only Discord. So if we find out that you are younger than 18, you will be kicked. So make sure you're not, doing stupid shit. There's nothing in there that is there's nothing in there that's NSFW or anything at all. Where can I link the Jalen Femios Natty stuff? Just if you have a Twitter account, just tag me on Twitter. There's no NSFW. There's nothing like that. It's just a regular Discord with a bunch of people talking about dumb shit. So thank you guys for watching. I genuinely appreciate it. Let me see if there is somebody that I can raid real quick. I'm going to see if I can raid someone. Nobody. Okay, cool. So thank you guys for watching. Genuinely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try and get some sleep for the first time in hours.